Hello friends! And today I have another tutorial for you guys. It is this look. So this look I did a couple months back for a wedding, and I really like it just because it's a little more simplified. It's really soft looking. I know I haven't posted anything like really dark or anything like that. Normally I do stuff that's kind of dark, but this would be really great for excuse me, for summer if you want to look, you know, a little more bronzy. It's got some orange, it's got some copper, some corals, stuff like that. So yeah, let me get in closer. Can't see. There we go. See that? Cool. I'm actually not wearing lashes, and normally I would put 35s on because I just love them, the way that they look, but particularly I would take one of my 35 lashes and I cut them in half and stick them on the ends, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. In this video I actually have my face done, and normally I don't do that, but I already did my makeup and then decided I wanted to do a tutorial. So I'm gonna actually wipe this one off and then do it for you guys so you can see. I'm gonna use a tissue so that it doesn't get any, you know, glitter or anything like that. But normally, I would do my eyes first and then I would do my face. With that said, let us move on to the tutorial. Enjoy! My eyebrows are already done. I'm gonna start off with soft ochre. I'm going to use a 282. The flat mineralized one. It's a little bit dirty. Right underneath too, because we're going to be putting some color under there. If you feel that you put too much on, just wipe off a little bit on your brush and then go back and blend some more. Alright, my eyes white. Now I'm actually going to take my Prep and Prime Light Boost pen, and it's going to go right underneath my brow. Whew, that was enough. Take my little Pro Performance sponge and just press it. See that? Highlight. Instead of using an eyeshadow because I want it to be more skin-like. What am I doing again? The next color is soft brown. So soft brown. I'm going to take my 224, the black fluffy goat hair brush, swirl around in here, and just run it in my crease area. And also the inner corner too. Fantastic! Now that you look like this, hopefully, which I'm sure you do, we're going to take brown script here. It's a reddish brown. It's a very, very popular color. I usually just like dip it. And then I'm like, oh my god, that's so much. And we're going to run it not as high as we did the soft brown. Yeah. Lightly fluff the inside. Next we're going to take the 217 brush, which is this one right here. It's a good blending brush. If you don't have this one, get it. I'm going to take Embark, and that's a dark reddish brown color, kind of like a warm espresso. I'm going to concentrate it right on the outside corner, and I normally like press it on first, and then I'll go and I'll blend it. Cool. I'm going to take my 212, which is the flat square brush, defining brush. This is number 212. Very thin. Dip it in the Embark, and right on my lower lash line, I'm going to press it there and just bring it down, but I'm not going to go in the center, it's just on the outsides. Right on the inside. See it? Cool. I'm also going to take a little bit just up here. Just because I want my lashes, I don't really want to put liner on, but I want my lashes to look a little fuller. We're going to take our 224, again, trusty 224, and I'm going to take Paradisco, and it's kind of this like corally gold color. Just run it along here. And now for the fun part, we are going to take, and I had to separate these so I could split them between my kit and my personal because there's so much. I'm going to take melon pigment. The color looks like this. Yeah, it's a really pretty color. A little bit goes a long way. So I'm just going to use the cap because, yeah. Oh, it's already spilling. Oh, sorry. 242 brush. This flat orange one. Take my Fix Plus. Ooh. Now that we're using sparkly colors, I'm going to use a little bit of a tissue so I don't get any stuff on me. This is why you do your eyes beforehand. And we're going to press it right there. Cool. And now I'm going to use one more pigment, which has a lot more shimmer to it and is definitely more copper. It's Copper Sparkle. Ooh. So this is definitely metallic with my 242 and my Fix Plus. I had to spray it that way because I didn't want to get it. I'm going to press it right on that outside right there. Just to give a little more dimension, just on this outside here, not all the way over. It's okay if you get a little bit here because you can just go back with your 217 and blend that out. And because we left that space in the center, this is where Copper Sparkle is going to go. There we go. Going with my 217, this one right here, the white one. And just blend some of that shimmer out because I got a little bit too much over. Cool. I zoomed in a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. Lastly, I'm going to take another 239 brush, this one, and I'm going to take Rice Paper, my all-time favorite highlight. Rice Paper is this one right here. You see that? Okay. I'm just going to use it right there in the center. Yep. So now we're gonna do some mascara, and this is the new one. This is Studio Sculpt right here. Studio Sculpt. This is our newest one. I really like this one because wow, that's very zoomed in. I really like Studio Sculpt because of the brush. The brush is really nice. It actually looks like a comb. It's nice because it spreads your lashes out and coats each one, and it actually has some fibers in it that'll act as the primer, and then you can put your regular mascara on top and then it's like bam. So I'm going to use two. I'm going to use that one and I'm going to use this one right here, which is my MAC in Extreme Dimension, as my second one. So yeah. See that? Before I continue, I'm going to take my handy dandy chromographic pencil in the color NC15 and NW20, and I'm going to use that as my waterline. You can use Fascinating if you want something a little more bright. This you can't get at the regular MAC store. You have to get it from the Pro Store. You can look up where the nearest Pro Store is to you. I just like it because it's more of like, it's not as vibrant. I have it on this side, but not this one. But it just adds a little bit more space to your eye. It makes your eye look bigger. I'm gonna take my In Extreme Dimension, just plump them up a little bit. Alright, so the very last part of this tutorial, of course, has to end with our Fix Plus right here. Don't mind if I do. So, this is the end. Very quick. I just did the one eye because I had the rest of the face done. Look. I hate this part because it's so weird. Alright. Cool. If you want to know what I use in my face, I'll put it down at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, so this is my second tutorial. I had another one, but yeah, I didn't do it. Actually, so when I did my face, I used the BB cream, this one right here. Oh, you can't see my backyard in there. And I use it in the color medium dark. Can you see that? All right, cool. And I use this in my skin tutorial. I use this brush right here, which I don't remember the number on it because it's not on here. This one actually is a Morph brush. Here's a clean one. I wanted to try it out. MAC does have a very similar one to this, and this is my first time using it today. So, I mean, it worked pretty well for what I wanted it to do. I just took a little bit and focused more on my T-zone area and a little bit of my chin. I didn't really do all over like I normally do. I didn't put any face and body on this time. So this is face and body. I didn't put any of this on top. Sometimes if I want, you know, a little more coverage, I'll do both or I'll do one or the other. Normally towards nighttime I just do this one because SPF actually reflects a lot of light and I don't want to look like a ghost in pictures. And then after I applied this on, I actually went in with, which we don't have and I wish was permanent, Strobe Liquid Golden Elixir. So it's not your typical strobe liquid. It actually is more of a brown color, and I'll squeeze a little bit out to show you. You can see that. Sorry, my hands are dry. Let's mix that in just so you can see. It's really pretty, like iridescent color. It's good to mix in with your foundation, but since this isn't liquid, I put this on and then I took a little bit of this and I blended it and just put it where I wanted it, mostly in my cheekbones and stuff like that. So then I finished with powder medium dark mineralized skin finish. Oops. There we go. And medium dark, and I take the dark one and I use that as my bronzer and to kind of lightly contour. I didn't use blunt this time. Of course, since we're doing more of a peachy color, everything like that, I used Fresh Honey Mineralized Blush. This is discontinued, but if you wanted something similar, Melba would be a really good one. So it's nice. I like it. It has a little bit of sheen to it. That's why I really like the mineralized. They have more of a satin finish, so it looks a little more fresh. It doesn't look so matte, powdery. And I know a lot of people like the matte, but I'm really all about like healthy, glowy looking skin. Not to say that your skin is not healthy because it's matte, but yeah. So my first tutorial that I did with the skin, I showed you guys the Light Boost Prep and Prime pen, this one. I actually changed it up and I found it a lot better. Instead of using this brush that I normally use, the 232, I use the Pro Performance sponge even more. And I actually don't apply my foundation with this anymore. If I'm using face and body, I use my fingers. And to kind of warm it up, kind of press it onto the skin really nicely, and then I take my Fix Plus spray right here, spray the sponge with no product on it, and press it into the skin. And then I take this side to actually, with the pen thingy, Prep and Prime pen, Light Boost, and I'll kind of roll underneath the eyes like this and just press it in there on the nose, stuff like that, highlight wherever I want. Oh, and my lips. For my lips, I used Oak lip liner, and I know if you follow me on Instagram, I use this one a lot just because it is more of a skin tone. I know we have like Boldly Bare from MAC, which is supposed to be a skin tone, but sometimes it's too pink, and I don't want pink. I want more of like a brown, something more neutral. And so Oak really gives me that. Same thing with Pro Longwear lip liner, etc. Lipstick I'm using To the Future. It's hard to see because that little number thing's there, but the color looks like this. And then I use the Pro Longwear lip gloss in the color Patience Please. Really pretty light pink one. A little bit goes a long way. Hope you guys liked it. Any questions, comments, anything like that. Again, 35 lashes on the ends. Yeah. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Oh, also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll post my name after this and you can see all my stuff. It's kind of my personal and my makeup one merged together. So, yeah. And subscribe to my channel, please. Thanks. Bye. Let me zoom out. Dear Soft Brown, where are you?